Hello everyone and welcome to this channel. So today I have one of the best premium bike to unbox. It's one of the best for my collection, Dirwin bike. I just got this bike and very excited to unbox it for you guys and to show you how to assemble it. It should be about 95% assembled. It should be very simple as any other electric bike, but this bike have a very premium features and I'll show you them to you. Also, we'll go for a ride together. I'll show you how the bike handling the road and do some speed test at the end of this video. So stick around. Don't forget to hit like below and subscribe to my channel, and it will help for others to see this video. So the first thing I will do is to install the front wheel to have this bicycle on the stand, because it's not stable to stand and I do it unboxing by myself. So if you have a second person to hold the bike, it would be great. So I will remove this mud guard. So you would have to lift this bike up like this. Remove this fork protection, you don't need it. Also remove some brake protection inside. Make sure you don't press the brakes. You would need to remove this plastic piece from the wheel. You don't need it either. And just put it in. You can look from top to make sure it will fit inside the brakes pad. Okay, now I will put the stand on and hopefully it will stand good. We just remove from one side and insert this side. Should be probably go on this side where is the brake. Okay, so I'll put it, just insert it and to tighten up. You don't have to tighten well at the beginning. You can retighten everything once you start to ride this bicycle. So make sure everything retighten. To install the handlebar, you would need this multi-tool. So what you do, you unscrew the fourth screw from the stem, and you can do by hand or loosen up by Allen key, and then you would reattach the handlebar to the stem and attach it back with the fourth screw. And it's time to attach the mudguard and the big light to the bike. So you would use the multi-tool again and just remove it. Okay, so once you remove it, now it's time to insert it from the back over here and moving like this. Then you need to take your light, and before doing that you need to insert this bolt inside the light over here. And it's actually very simple, and then you attach the same way as it was before with a nut it came with. And I said before, don't tighten up, it's very loose right now, because you still have to remove two more bolts from this side. So basically you will attach your mud guards on the sides over here from both sides. So that's how it's gonna look. It's attached to the front fork. So once you attach your light, you can now connect. It's very simple. You just insert it, you just plug in. That's it. You can also tighten up to the rest of it. Probably just remove this one and attach it. I'll do it later. So now I'm gonna attach the pedals. So when you're attaching the pedals, make sure you find it says L and R, right for the right, left for the left, just by hand first. Okay, and you just use the wrench to tighten up. But first I'm gonna remove some protection from the nice display. Let's turn it on for the first time, and I need to check where is it turn on. So to turn it on, it's over here, the power key. This bell can move around. It just manual band, and nice. So it's 72% battery charge, but I'm gonna make sure it's 100% charge, and you can adjust it and tighten up on the back the display. Wow, the display, it's very bright, looks really good. The display have speed, how many watt your bicycle riding on, odometer reading, trip reading, everything here, the percentage of the battery. Alright, so I assembled the bike. It took some time, but not as bad as other bikes. It's pretty simple, straightforward. And what I like about this bike, this bike came with a very good manual. Usually I don't like to read manuals, but this bike came really good manual. So basically they include everything you need to know when you assemble it. The only thing I did a little bit different by following different steps, not following by a manual, and I'll tell you why. So basically, in order to put a stand, if you do by yourself the assembling, you have to have a wheel in. So I have to put a wheel in order to have this bike upright without falling. So I put a wheel in and put the stand on so the bike can stand. I don't recommend to tighten up this bolts until you put the seat, and here's why. So make sure the seat on the comfortable level for your height. So once you adjust the height on the seat, then you can adjust level what degree you want the handlebar, because the handlebar can be adjusted further or closer to you, depending on your height, completely based on your height and your comfortability riding this bicycle. You can always adjust it if you like to. Once you're already sitting on the bicycle, make sure your hands going in and level of your brakes on the same level. Okay, if it's a little bit up, you can move actually this handlebar as well, up and down, twisting. Just use your force to twisting. There's no screw needed, but before doing this, this one will be at the last. You need to unscrew these two screws in order to move the braking lever, and then you need to adjust. I would start from here. You can unscrew also the throat underneath this one screw. You unscrew it, okay, with an Allen wrench, and then you unscrew this two screws as well. And with Phillips screwdriver, you can unscrew the shifter over here. So first you adjust everything, make it loose and remove from your way down, and then adjust the way. Will be very comfortable, because it's very important for you to be able to shift the way it will be comfortable, and to hold your hands the way it will be comfortable. So once you set it up, everything the way it's comfortable, you also adjust your display the way it will be comfortable for you, and then you can tighten up all these four screws. Okay, because you're all set now with adjustment. The light can be also adjusted up and down by this screw on the side. So the bike looks great. So I want to give you a little bit more tips. So how much pressure you need to put in your tires. So it's all depend on your weather conditions and where you're gonna ride. On the tires it says between 6 to 16 psi, but in manual it says about up 20 psi. So it's basically up to you. You may depend on your weight as well and conditions you're gonna ride. If you ride sands or snow, then less psi and so on, so you will get more traction. But the minimum you have to put 6 psi in these tires. And now I want to give you some spec about this bicycle, and if I miss anything it will be in description. So basically this is one of the best bicycle I got. It's very powerful with a big battery and beautiful design, and it comes with a Logan hydraulic brakes, which is great. Integrated battery, which integrated in the frame. As you can see, you can check the battery depend on the just pressing, and you can check if it's fully charged or not. There is a key on the side to remove this battery. You have two keys to remove it. So basically you open up this handle and you pull it out. Very simple. It's 48 watt battery by 15 amps, so it's give you about almost at least 30 miles and up. Okay, so it's I will test it as well, but I think it's at least 30 miles and up. Riding experience is going to be and more depending on your pedaling assist levels. It comes with a controller on the back over here, which is well hidden. It also comes with 750 watt motor, which is like 1 horsepower, so it's a very powerful motor. It comes with a rack, which is can carry up to 25 kilogram, which is great. The frame it steps through. It does have options to attach another basket on the front. If you need to attach a bottle water, you can attach over here. It does come with a 3.5 inches display, colorful, with 5 pedal assist mode, and you can switch them and it will change not only mode, PS, it's a pedal assist, it will also change the color. Very nice. And the switch is right here, the power button underneath over here. It comes with a simple belt, Shimano 7-speed. It comes with one of the biggest headlight, which actually very powerful, about 11 lumens. Usually it's about 500 on the regular bicycle. This one 11, and it's have a aluminum shell, which is pretty good. It's connected, integrated in the bicycle. So basically when you turn it on at night, you'll have a tail light on as well. If you press the brakes, your tail light will be flashing. It comes with a nice fork, which can be easily locked by twisting this knob. It can be locked. Also you can adjust the pressure in a spring, I guess. And it's a really soft and nice hydraulic fork, which I believe it's 100 millimeter. As you can see, it's very soft and travels very nicely. I would say premium one. Everything works perfect. There's no issue at the beginning. Right now I did completely adjustment, as I said before. Now it's set the way it's comfortable to ride, and let's go for a ride. So I'll go on throttle only right now, and I'll go behind this car. And I'm not sure if you're able to see the speedometer, but now it's pick up the speed very quickly. Now it's 21 miles an hour, 25, 22, 23. So it can go 23 miles per hour, and actually much quicker than any other bike pickup speed. Wow. And hydraulic brakes is pretty good. So I noticed the speed on this bicycle picked up much faster, so it's more torque, and 23 miles an hour, pretty good. And please check the description. I'll put more spec on this bicycle, as I might miss something, and I do plan to make a few more videos to ride this bicycle and tell you more experience and show you how fast it can go in the mountains and how good it can ride in the mountains, because I'm gonna take it to the mountains and different ones. And again, don't forget to hit subscribe, like this video, and if you check the description below, the link, and I will post also the code which was provided to my channel for you guys. Enjoy the $150 off discount. Again, thank you guys for watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next video.